Hello everyone, Hawky here, back with another Sword of Convallaria video. The Estra, the Demon Hunter, is finally here. She's next on the banner, and she's just so amazing. She's a Seeker, single target, physical DPS. She's maintained the highest single target DPS in the game. What is with this laughing animation? Playing dead. Like, even in the CN version, there's no unit that has higher single target DPS than Estra. So getting Estra, it's pretty, what should I say, like CN is 6 months ahead, so it will remain like highest single target DPS for the next 6 months until she gets power crept. And let's have a look at Estra and her kit. So big shout out to Dio for letting me have a look at Estra on his account. So let's start with the trait. The gains jump, triples the jump power, nice, and gains a magic shield equal to 150% of your magic defense. Okay, and then when attacking, 35% of the character's magic shield value is attacked to physical attack. So essentially it's 35% of your magic defense. Unless there's ways also to increase your magic shield as well. Like Karis, her signature, I think does as well. And before attacking, for each 1 energy the target is missing, damage is increased by 4% up to 12%. So a lot of the mages and like bosses, they do have energy. I think, remember the plant boss had like 3 energy as well. But also something to note of is there's been like a change to a lot of the bosses after Estra came out. Like, if we compare like the old bosses versus like the Tower Adversity, the plant boss didn't use any energy to cast skills. All the skills just had cooldown, but you had 3 energy for some reason, and that's to make sure like Estra skills like work for like depleting energy, but also meaning that Estra can't like deplete the energy and the boss can't cast skills at all. So a bit of an adjustment they had to make for Estra. So when performing a non-instant single target active attack on characters with magic attack greater than physical attack, so this is talking about like just mage characters, single target attack, depletes 1 energy from the target, deals additional physical damage equal to 30% of your physical attack. And because Estra's damage does come from if the target is missing energy, it's good to also combo her with characters that can deplete energy. Like, the only one I can think of currently at the moment is like Homer 5-star can still 1 energy. Or you can just have Estra deplete energy using her attacks and skills. Okay, so 2-star, what's the difference? The damage is increased to 5%, so it was like 412 and then it's 515 now. And there's this extra line, when attacking targets with no energy, physical attack is increased by additional 10%. So that's a really good increase here at 2-star. And still depleting 1 energy and dealing 30% of physical attack. So not much change there. Now let's look at 3-star. So 3-star, 5 to 6%, 15 to 18, still 10% physical attack. What's changed here is instead of depleting 1 energy, it depletes 2 energy from the target. And physical damage is equal to 60% of the physical attack here. And at 4-star, this changes from 6 to 8%. And 18 to 24 here. Still physical attack increased by 10% is changed to 20% here. And then it still deplete 2 and deal additional damage to 60%. So 4-star is what is recommended here for Estra. This really brings out the full capacity of her kit there. And then 5-star, all this is the same as the 4-star here. At 5-star, what's new is at the end of the turn, reduces the cooldown of reaction skills and class skills. The class skills just means any of Estra's like active and passive skills, doesn't include the reaction or basic attack. by additional 1 turn. So it's kind of like having a flag, right? Having a flag or Convallaria tactic on Estra. So really good at 5-star, but it's a bonus, right? I think getting 4-star is enough there for Estra. And let's have a look at her skills. So her base skill is Shadow Blitz. Teleports behind the target and move again for 4 tiles. So she can hit and run, right? So like teleport behind and then 4 tiles. So enemies here go 1, 2, 3, 4. So it can run a reasonable distance away. Before moving again, performs a basic attack. Before attacking, increases damage dealt by 40%. The basic attack, so it'll go off whatever our basic is, like 100%, 110%, and increases that by 40%. So you're dealing 140, 150 to that target. Ignores assist. If enemy is defeated, can re-attack. So this is essentially like Cole's skill. You know, Cole 5-star after killing a target can act again every round, and this is every round, like 1 time per round. So this is amazing. Like, you just power crept Cole in 1 skill essentially. Okay, and let's look at these different skills at each rank. The rank 1, we have our Demon Hunting Trap, our Performance Beast Trap, 4-turn cooldown. Like, we don't really use traps. I think they're more of a niche sort of thing. What we'll actually be doing is choosing the Thunder Arrow. When performing a non-instant single target active attack, shoots a crossbow bolt, dealing 30% physical damage. So you do it before, right? When performing. Depletes 1 energy from the target, inflicts no active skill, no energy recovery, lasting for 2 turns. So let's look at the skill Thunder Arrow. So when performing a non-instant, you'll deal physical damage, depletes energy. And we have a boss, 3 energy, magic attack is higher than physical attack. So what we'll do is we'll just do a basic attack, right? You see the first hit was the crossbow bolt. So we can see this first hit, 1837, and then our Thunder Arrow hits. I think the first hit, Sorcerer's Bane, is from her trait. And then this is the basic attack. Remove energy, remove energy. And let's see Shadow Blitz. So teleports behind to move again. Okay, and then we can attack again. So yeah, definitely go with Thunder Arrow here. Now at rank 3, we have a choice between Shadow Step and Hookshot. So we've seen Hookshot and Shadow Step on other units before. I mean, a good displacement skill, but we can just use like rare common assassins for that. Shadow Step teleports behind the enemy, steals 2 energy, and then depletes 2 energy from the target. So 4 energy gone straight away. 4-turn cooldown. Like, it does have its uses. And remember, based on Estra's trait, our units with low or no energy, Estra does gain the damage bonus. So we're going with Shadow Step there. I mean, yeah. Hook shot for the extra HP, maybe. I don't think we need it. So we're going to go with that. But the defense increase is pretty good because Estra, remember, her shield is based on her magic defense there. Alright, and now we look at rank 5. So standard, defense, magical, damage is decreased by 15%. And we're choosing this skill, Shadow Evasion. Before receiving an active single target attack from the enemy, back or side, performs Preempt, teleports behind the target, performs a basic attack that deals 50% damage, and interrupts the target's turn. This is amazing. This is like Cole's skill, right? Just like teleport behind, backstab. That's so good. 2-turn cooldown. Like, how much of a power creep is it compared to Cole? It was a 3-turn cooldown, had to be healthy, gains dodge. Yeah. This is like way better. Preempt. Damage is a bit less, 50%, but it's an interrupt as well. Basic attack. Yeah, 110. Sorry, 50, and then remember our our 5-star can reduce the cooldown of our reaction as well. Alright. Apparently this can also receive the damage bonus from Crystal Burst Armor. I'm not too sure. And rank 7, we got Stance of Exorcism. Instant, gain a magic shield equal to 80% of physical attack and M defense 2 for 2 turns. Or you have this skill, this potion. Blood of Shadows or Water of Exorcism. Recovers 1 energy. Gains Dark Devour. Buff. Crit by 45, 30% lifesteal. Doubles the damage increase effect in trait for each energy the target is missing. Lasting for 4 turns. Oh wow. And after effect ends, attack defense are reduced by 8%, lasting for 3 turns. But this is a 4 turn, like... How many battles last for longer than 4 turns? If you're playing properly, I think. And instant dispels all debuffs. Does it include like this debuff? This is considered a debuff, right? Recovers 1 energy, gains mana ward. Shield, increased defense by 30%, gains magic shield equal to 150% of physical attack. Gains control immunity before being hit by magic attacks, lasting for 4 turns. When the effect ends, attack defense are reduced by 8%. So let's use this potion skill. So, Blood Shadows. Let's see Estra's like attack, like 4.1. Gaining the buff. Dark Devour.
Cool.
And then it goes on like a 2-turn cooldown. Get those buffs. Okay. Okay, and let's skip a few turns. Go on standby. Back. Teleport. Okay, our reaction skill went into cooldown there. And yeah, we can use the other potion. Lasting for 4 turns. Did we get the debuff yet? Not yet, right? But then we use the like the Water of Exorcism here.
Cool.
And let's just keep standing by. Yeah, we still have the buffs there. And teleport. Yeah, now we get this. Yeah, devour the rest. Not be dispelled or immunized. And we get the second one as well, right? Because we'll use both effects. Kill more enemies. No? Does it stack twice? Yeah, stacks twice. But basically a 5-turn burst, 4-turn burst. Now for rank 9, what we have is Feverish Attack, 50% times 2, 100% and 20% lifesteal here, or Spine Pierce. Single target, 110%. When performing a base back attack, ignores the target physical shield. We're choosing this like 110%. Like some of our effects do go off the basic attack, so 110% is amazing. And this would go through the shield, like the shield is still there, yeah? And rank 11, we have Doom Martyr. Before non-instant single target attack, deals 3 buffs, and after the attack, transfer 3 debuffs from the character to the target. If the target has no buffs, and the character has no debuffs, the character gains 4 random level 2 buffs for 2 turns. Actually, can we transfer the debuff from our potion skill? You know, the 8%? Maybe. And then no restraint, single target, ignores reaction skill. First deals 40% damage to the target, then deals 100%. Before attacking, for each 1 energy, damage is increased to... Wait. 130% up to 190. Oh, for each energy, right? For each energy, damage is increased to... How does this work? Is it like 1, 130, 2, 150, 3? Okay, yeah, I think they said it 30%. So 130, 160, 190. If you defeat the enemy, gain 3 energy points. Damage multiplier is calculated first. Opponent loses 2 energy, multiplies 40 plus 160. No matter how much energy is deducted, it will not affect the damage multiplier. Okay. So it's like the energy at the start of the attack. Yeah, and when defeating gets 3 energy. This is like a huge ultimate skill. 3 cost, 2 turn cooldown. And then we have our Extreme Liberation skill. Magic defense increased by 10%. Magic damage taken is reduced by 10%. Pretty good. And then it's 20. And then 20, 20. Like, probably only go to like level 2. It is very expensive. Badge of Oath Keeping. Yeah, the rank 13. Extreme Liberation mode. But man, Estra is insane. So for normal maps, you'll be using the Shadow Blitz to act again, like on the mobs and everything. But if you're just like bossing, you'll probably go with the No Restraints to spam your high damage skills there. You can also consider swapping out the initial Shadow Blitz skill, the Act Again skill, to Shadow Step. You know, decreasing 4 energy straight away from a target. That might be fairly rare. Otherwise, what you can also think of is if it's going to go over like the 4 turns or anything, and you're like bossing, so you're running this setup, but you might switch out the Thunder Arrow to this skill, the Doom Martyr. So it transfers the debuffs away. Yeah. So let's see the big damage here from Estra. Alright, so we'll like... which pot should we use first? Probably this one. Blood of Shadows. And boost up our attack and shield and everything. And then we'll go Shadow Blitz. And then the standby. I don't think there's much I can show here, right? It's just like, what? Shadow Blitz here. Okay. And then we can show Estra's ultimate skill here as well. We go straight for the No Restraints. How big was that? Didn't even show us. And do we complete like all the energy and everything on the boss? Just one? For each. I think it might have been better if I did a lot of shadows and did my normal attack to deplete energy. Remove energy, remove energy. And I scroll down. And then boss has like 2 energy. Then I do No Restraints. I think we're still like 15k or something. Boss is too deep. I don't know. I mean, Keaton isn't like the magic dealer, so we'll try this out for fun. No Restraints. Okay. And for equipment recommendations, we'll go with like Void Stab, Field of Justice, and Fools for the extra damage increase. If Estra's alone, can go with the Cloak, and we're running Sword and Wand here. Fighting the boss, replace it with the Arm Guard. Can you increase the stacking speed of the Void Stab effect? And between teammates, are you running the Cup and Wand for the energy reset of the ultimate? And they're saying SP and Nana can give you a lot of buffs. The marginal effect. So we can consider replacing Fools with the Hierophant turret. Yeah, don't have to consider this much detail. Even if the weapon is Newborn Blade and you're using like Justice Magician, final output won't be much different. But you might ask why the recommendation here is Fool, right? Because Fool's turret does increase your HP, while Estra's effects do based on your magic defense and shields, right? But shields have a stacking limit. The highest of your magic shield is based on your HP, like the maximum that you can get. So the more HP you have, the more your magic shield can stack, and then adding that magic shield to your attack just like does really a lot of increase. So what we went through, like Super Mew Mew, Icy Fun, physical attack 4300 without the Fool, HP is 8.2k, increase is like 67%. With Fool, after entering the map, is 9.6. The increase added to physical attack is 78%. Yeah, it's huge damage output. Yeah, and then it goes like super in depth about how everything works, ignores the reaction, ignores the physical shields. Good times didn't last long. In recently launched levels, more enemies have physical shield, Mind's Eye, and parry to target Estra. They can't attack from behind, can't ignore their physical shield. Yeah. Good for beginners. 1 star, 2 star is already really solid. 3 star, pretty much set, and then 4 star is pretty much the same as 5 star when playing a flag. So, yeah. You just get Estra starts getting restricted. Like he's only for like a 4-round burst. Not suitable for clearing like big stages. Only single target. Can only kill 2 targets per round. Not good for like AoEs. More just for like bossing. Yeah, that's Estra. And you can see like everyone plays Estra in similar ways. Void Stab, the ultimate skill, Potion, Thunder Arrow, and with Fools there. And then they buff up so much with like what Inanna, double Inanna, Credenza, Senshi, 6'5", 21k. And then it back again. Wow. Insane. But yeah, that's Estra. Good luck to everyone pulling on her. Did they go through like Estra skills in this video as well? I think I missed that at the start. Is that going through? Yeah, a trait. Yeah, really emphasizing the details. Let's see what anything they show. Yeah. Against the mages. Does the potion skill. Yeah, buff up. Yeah, we're seeing the potion buffs. The reaction. Oh wait, this is the act again. And this is the ultimate skill, right? $5.2. 6k. What is the gear? The gear sucks. What was that? Ah, from the story, is it? Alright. I'll leave it there. I'll pull for Estra when she comes out. Amazing single target DPS. I mean, if you have Tristan, maybe August, it's still okay. Because I'm sure a lot of you don't really have pulls anymore. Alright, thank you everyone so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.